Hey, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Anonymous and I make videos about gang stalking. I talk about my personal experiences with gang stalking. I have been gang stalked for 7 years, and during these years, I haven't just sat down and taken it like a victim, but I have developed strategies, techniques, and mental um what do you call that, juggling on how to not allow gang stalking to actually get into your mind and destroy you. So this video, I want to talk about the reason that I'm letting my hair grow. So I typically have my hair really short, and I changed my emoji to represent how I have my hair right now. um, it might seem trivial, but it has to do with gang stalking, believe it or not. So gang stalkers are everywhere, and and people who have been gang stalkers have even been my hairstylists. And as it's petty what they have done, but one time I was at the barber shop, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but he just scraped a side of my sideburn, and um, in such a way that I fucked up my hair follicle, so I'm not getting hair there anymore. It's tiny, but that was the first instance. The second instance was more obvious, where this was a guy who I consider my friend, right? And him being my friend, I actually helped him to get his certification as a personal trainer. Before gang stalking, I used to do personal training, and I used to do really well. Now, well, I helped him, and he became a barber. So I used to drive like 20 minutes, to his house so that he would cut my hair. And he did an amazing job. But then one time, he just began doing the typical gang stalking tactics, where he would like clip obsessively in on and off the clippers by my ear, where the shaver, he would literally just press it right on my head, just hard enough to make me bleed, and then I was looking at him while he was doing it, that I was not saying anything, but he was smiling while he was doing it. So I was like, okay, this guy is a gang stalker, and he just fucked up my hair. He actually, like, I was letting the front grow, and he just literally just cut the part of like the front of my hair, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, that was such an accident." Like, it was obvious that it was not an accident, because he was smiling as he was saying it. So this is a guy that I helped in the past, and all of a sudden, for him to be just fucking up my hair like that, So then I went to Supercuts, and then the girl whom I had known for a long, long time also began behaving like a gang stalker. And then the other girl at the barber shop, and everyone who was, except one guy, but at this point, I just had it up to here. So then I just thought, well, I'm just gonna let my hair grow. I'm not gonna allow anyone to touch my hair anymore, because this is bullshit. It fits into the part of not allowing, of cutting the ties or cutting the access that gang stalkers have to you. Before I began actually getting my hair done, I used to cut my hair. I cut my hair for like 10 years. Like, I know how to cut my own hair, and I'm pretty good at it, to be honest. But then, I'm here homeless, so I just decided, well, I'll just let my hair grow. You know, fuck it. It's super high maintenance. It's expensive. It's $30 a haircut. Twice a month. That's $60 a month extra. So that I can save that money. So I decided to let my hair grow. Not because it's cheaper and convenient, but because it will also cut off ties from gangstalkers. So to those people who are not who are oblivious to gangstalking, gangstalking is real, And in the beginning, I went to college. I am actually a very sane person. I am pretty smart, and uh, it's imagine just a bunch of toxic people using as many toxic trait tactics on you and you would be surprised on how many people are actually toxic, and typically, I was the type of person who used to give the people second chances, but gang stalking has just made me, the first transgression, I just cut them off. And gang stalking is pretty much done with someone who gives people the benefit of the doubt, who doesn't trust their instincts. But one thing that the one way that a lot of people just that you actually eliminate gang stalking is when someone just behaves in a crazy manner, you just cut them off your life. I didn't used to do that, I don't know, but it's a group decision where they just decide to destroy you. So that's pretty much it. It's just a bunch of crazy people, of narcissists, and they just decide to target you. And what that does is that it actually has actual physiological your body responds physiologically, where you start getting pains, you start feeling toothaches, weird sensations. And this is now I'm trying to make this common knowledge, and that it's actually a physiological response to an absurd amount of stress. And these people are everywhere, but the transgressions are made in such a way that are underhanded, and it's hard to detect. A lot of people don't know what's happening to them. I didn't know what was happening to me, but it is just something that toxic people do. The only person that sees the entirety of the operation is the target, because he's the one seeing it. But however, when gang stalkers do it, I don't think all gang stalkers have the full. Well, maybe they do, actually. No, they do know that the end result is someone being driven crazy. And I'm gonna tell you, they did make me crazy for a little bit. I did believe that they were using direct energy weapons. They know what they're doing. They know very well what they're doing. In the beginning of gang stalking, they told me, what they say, perception is reality. And yeah, so what they do is they're just trying to twist your perceptions. And if someone would give me a target and participants, I have learned so much about it that I can actually replicate the results anytime. If it's easy. It's really, really easy. You just have to find the right target, and I think that the right target is someone who is, who has a good person, pretty much. That's it. It's really easy because people can be influenced, and when you have a group of people influencing someone into misbehaving, it's actually really easy to do. I didn't realize how easy it was until I experienced gang stalking. I don't do drugs anymore. I talk about doing them, but I don't do drugs anymore, and I still get gang stalked. So I know that drugs are not the reason. I know that drugs are a part are made to be a part of gang stalking, to confuse the target more. But anyways, yeah, that's why I'm letting my hair grow, because I do not want to deal with anyone messing with me anymore. So I'm literally just cutting off gang stalkers in any way, shape, or form. And that's the way to do it, you know. Just literally cut people off who treat you bad, regardless of how minor the transgression can be. Just cut them off. And yeah, I never knew it was that simple. So I'm gonna tell you something, is that one thing that is being withheld from me is sexual gratification. Whenever I hook up with someone, you know, they purposely try to fuck it up somehow. And then when I get online, they're trying to push me to get me horny to go to have sex. And then when I actually go in, they actually accomplish their goal, and I go out and look for it. I don't get it, you know, or typically don't get it. I got some last time I played around, but the ones that only hit me are tops. Like they want to turn me into a cock hungry bottom. I don't get bottoms anymore, you know, but it's fine. I'm like verse. So yeah, 100% verse, but they just try to turn me into a particular way, so I go looking for dick, you know, because when you do drugs and you're looking for dick, you're like you never get satisfied. Well, I don't, which is why now I'm just like not doing anything. Anyways, but yeah, it's pretty much they get you like on every single aspect. So the reason sex is being withheld from me is so that I pretty much become this sex hungry mess. That's what they want. That's it. And you know, they did it for a while, but I was able to find out, you know, how were they doing that. And I figured it out, and now I'm fine. So drugs didn't lead to gang stalking. Gang stalking led to drugs. That's all I can tell you. And it also led to me allowing my hair to grow, because I'm trying. I have to eliminate gang stalking for as long as possible. So I'm just kind of forced, you know, to disengage from people in general. And it's kind of, I guess it's a good thing, you know, because I am now only speaking to very, very select people. And I'm just busy. You know, in the end, you're going to allow it to destroy you, or you're going to use it to propel you to be a better person. And I'm doing the latter. Thank you for watching. Bye.